Hi guys, my name is Asa Sukma Rani, and on this video time, I would like to explain about language acquisitions and its stage. And for those of you who want to know more, let's check this out! Language as a means of communications is considered something special because language is a human means of thinking, which is the initial source of human acquisitions of understanding knowledge. As a symbol of an understanding, language has enabled man to understand what is around him and convey that he has knowledge and expertise. From that thinking, the man tries to find and research where the language comes from, since we did man speak, and from where did man acquire and learn it. Language is not immediately understood and mastered by newborn human beings. It takes various stages to be able to speak fluently and fluently, and be able to understand and comprehend what others are saying. So, how do humans acquire that language? Humans acquire language by language acquisitions. Language acquisitions is the human process of gaining the ability to capture, produce, and use words for comprehensions and communications. The language obtained can be in the form of vowel, as in oral or manual language, as in sign language. Language acquisitions is defined as the mastery of a child's first language when he or she lives. This language acquisitions process takes place unconsciously. On the other hand, learning in the process of mastery of the target language or second language performed by a person for a particular purpose, for example, for employment, academic, economic, and other purpose. Language acquisitions has a variety. The type of language acquisitions are divided into three categories. The first is phonological acquisitions, the type of phenomenon that is controlled depending on how the parents or the environments provide the stimulus. The second is structural universal, such as babbling stage, the main word baby can word pronounce. Example when the baby can say mama and papa. And the third is generative structure. There are several stages in language acquisitions. The zero stage is crying and cooing. The first stage of person-first language acquisitions process is referred to as babbling. This stage is self-explanatory, in which a child begins to make random sounds with their vocal cords. The second stage of first language acquisitions is the one-word stage. At this stage, child begin to utter recognizable words or at least phonemes that resemble words or simple phrases. The third stage of first language acquisitions is called the two-word stage. The child begins to develop more complex phrases with multiple words which form more complete thought than in the previous stage. The fourth stage of first language acquisitions is referred to as the telegraphic stage. During this stage, the child's analytical skill enhances and their ability to form complete sentences emerge. The final stage of first and second language acquisitions have the same result, fluency. The child can verbally produce completely sentences, thoughts, and ideas. By this final stage, this child will also be able to understand and maybe even produce nonverbal communications with a native speaker. Well, that's all the explanations about language acquisitions. Thank you and see you!